Hello and welcome to Pest Perspectives episode 58. There was meant to be one last week, but that was meant to be 58. But unfortunately, the guest got the time zones wrong. I put GMT and he thought it was mountain time in America. So he messaged me at 2:30, loads of messages. What's happening? And I put, I waited for you, etc. And he says, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you meant mountain time." But yeah, he'll be coming back on. It was Jeff Stanford. These things happen, don't they? I probably should have put Greenwich Minute time. You know, I didn't realise there was another time zone similar. I didn't, but he'll be back on. But this is number 58. We've got the round tables are actually getting quite popular. They are. People seem to like them. So if you ever want to come on a round table, anyone that you've never been on the podcast or whatever, give me a message and we'll see what we can work out. This week we do have on Kieran Bewes from Green Rock Pest Control. How are you doing, Kieran?
I'm doing all right, thank you. A little bit desperate to get on again today because at 7:30 I just was contacted by the fraud squad. So I've just been dealing with that minutes before coming on here.
Goodness.
So what I would like to do, I'd like to give a big shout out to Pepper from the fraud squad. Top girl.
Yeah.
Put it right out. So thank you, Pepper.
No, that's nice. Have you told her you're on the podcast?
I have indeed.
Have you really? Okay.
Yeah, she asked for a shout out.
Well, you're going to want that, though, aren't you, mate? Hello, Jason. We are going to be joined by Sam Trickey, but he's on the way home still, so he'll be joining us shortly. I just thought I'd go live because if you go over 15 minutes and you linked up to LinkedIn, it doesn't want to know, it won't go live. So we thought we'd just start while Sam's getting back. But yeah, that is a good shout. So shout outs to Pepper. Definitely.
Yeah, shout out Pepper. Yeah, good
Definitely.
girl.
That is good.
I know today we're talking about a bit of AI and doing stuff, and you're on about LinkedIn. Have you seen the LinkedIn AI app?
LinkedIn AI app?
Yeah.
No.
There's an app where how LinkedIn is more corporate in speech and text and how it's all laid out. So I have found an AI app which will put normal speech into LinkedIn speech. So have you ever come across that?
I haven't, but I know how to put it into LinkedIn speech. I do.
Yeah. But I've been having some great fun with this, right? So let me just do you a quick one, right? So what should you say?
Yeah.
Today, right? So today I scratched my arse and
I thought you were going to say
the dogs. Right. So today I scratched my arse and walked the dogs. Now let's have a look. See what it's got to say. So today was all about deep diving into personal recovery and optimizing my routine through some high-level canine management. It's vital to audit your internal assets whilst maintaining and the commitment to outdoor stakeholder engagement.
Goodness, it really does, doesn't it?
Class.
Wow.
My favorite new app.
I'm not saying is it a LinkedIn app?
No. It's called Kagi, Kagi.
Oh, okay.
And it does a lot more other things than that, but you can do it English to LinkedIn.
Okay.
And
that does sound like the equivalent on LinkedIn, but if you speak normal on LinkedIn, people seem to engage with it more. If you actually talk normal like you're supposed to, it works as well.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, until you get this app, because it's really funny.
my LinkedIn, people don't realise my LinkedIn's quite big, in the sense that the engagement I get, etc. It is. But I haven't put so much content out on LinkedIn recently. The problem is when I tell people I'm not putting out the content out on LinkedIn, everyone said, "Yeah, you are," because I can see us. I said I'm only on 10,000 impressions the last 7 days. It's gone down slightly.
Oh,
yes.
no. Yeah, I don't know how many I've got, but it won't be nowhere near that.
The past 2 months, 69,000 impressions.
Nice.
Things like that. But yeah, a lot of people, because the algorithm shows people my content. A lot of it does, but it's all pest control related or stuff like that.
No,
it is. But Sam Trickey has entered the stage.
Has he?
That's what it says, and he's got the proper hat on. Yes, and there he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
Being late.
You're right. We're live already.
Oh, that's all right. I won't say anything bad then. How's it going?
All right,
okay,
buddy.
cheers. How are you?
Not too bad. Sorry about that. I just got a bit behind.
Don't worry, Kieran. Someone tried to rob him. He was just telling us.
You said about that. Is it all sorted?
Yeah. Well, I've been maybe my account's been shut down for up to 3 days, but I'll find out tomorrow exactly. But I did have a big shout out to Pepper earlier from the fraud squad who sorted it out. Top girl.
Cheers, man.
Sam, does your missus realise she just featured on the podcast?
I know. She's good, isn't she?
Yeah.
Lovely job.
Yeah. Kieran, Sam.
Sorry, Kieran. So you got it. It's all sorted now, though.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, New Crystal Vision can go do one, whoever they are.
I feel that Sam should give Pepper a shout out too.
Yeah.
Who?
Give Pepper a shout out.
Pepper?
Yeah.
Pepper, the lady from the fraud squad who helped me out just now.
All
got
right.
to give her a big shout out.
Right. Okay.
Lost on that one.
No.
So what have you been up to then, buddy, today? Moles?
Just finished moles, yeah. Just finished another 5 moles.
Nice.
I caught one today. I finished the job. The job I said was going to be easy.
Yeah.
4 visits.
Always the way.
It made literally no sense. I went twice this week actually. Went on either Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember. And there was literally no activity. Nothing. No further activity. But we left it in, came back today, and it was in the first mole trapper set.
Oh, that's right.
Boof. I was like, I got it. The bloke was happy anyway.
Oh, that's all right then. It's always the ones you think are going to be easy. If you say it's going to be easy,
yeah. I'm not saying it no more.
No, I would
learn my lesson. I was telling Andrew McDonald about that. He says, "Oh, you've done it now. Why did you say that?" He says it'll be a nightmare now.
Yeah, always is, isn't it?
It is. So how's mole control in your part of the world? You two?
Manic, and the grass is growing. The grass is growing.
Yours is farm based, isn't it, Sam? A lot of it's based off your contracts, isn't it, or is it not?
Yeah, so we do a lot of domestic as well. Weirdly, this season actually, I haven't done that much domestic, but we always do like a fair few off the rat contracts that we do their moles for them as well, and then some I just literally do their moles for them every year as well. So
nice.
You know roughly what we got to get through, but because of the wet start and then the grass is still going quite strong, so yeah, it's going to be a race against time, I think. But we're getting there, but it's hard work at the moment with everything else.
Oh, nice.
So another farm down, so it'd be nice to get on to the next one.
So the difference is with me and Sam's North Devon and I'm East Devon. So over our side, the mole came and they went. Agri moles are unheard of at the moment. There's just nothing going on. Where Sam's pulling, numbers, we're pulling nothing. We're not even putting traps in. So there's a few domestics. I've had a football field clear, but apart from that, the moles are slow. Very, 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 very slow.
They do that though. It runs in cycles. A couple of years back, it was absolutely, it was bad because we then made sure that we covered ourselves with setup and a minimum mole catch, because what you're finding is some places that you normally do, which you'd make money out of, because you were covering so many acres on the quad, there wasn't any moles to catch. So you ended up it was starting to, really hit into the costs. So we ended up saying, either if it is a quiet year, then this is the minimum you have to pay regardless, sort of thing. So that works quite well. But yeah, you're right. It goes in years. Some years it can just be absolutely dire.
Wow. Here last year it was bonkers.
Yeah.
Literally, it was. I mean, everywhere you looked in driving the car about, they were at the roadsides. They were everywhere.
Yeah.
Literally, I've never seen so many. But someone told me last year was a massive year. Biggest year in 25 years, someone told me. Whether that's right or not, I don't know.
It's difficult. I think it also depends on, I think some farms never really recover. If you keep going at them every year, they never get too mental. They sort of stick at one sort of stage. But sometimes, like the farm I just finished now, we first did them, we pulled 200 off them. And today, I think we got 57 was our total for the year for them. So you've dropped, and then you'll keep it. But that was last year was in the 50s as well. So I don't think you'll ever really top that now. Now you've got them down, it will just sort of stay at that level. But yeah, sometimes you'll do like a new farm, and you're like, whoa, we got some moles in here. Yeah.
Do you with the amount of moles you've got, do you make hats out of the moles?
Oh, we have full waistcoats and trousers. Yeah, it's a shame, really, but yeah, no, we don't.
Or use mole juice for catching rats.
That's it. Yeah, mole paste.
Yeah. Jason's saying there's lots of moles on the grass verges on the main road down from him. So that's up Telford way.
You do see a lot driving around there, don't you, on the verge?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of mink in front of my van.
Couple of what, Kieran? Sorry,
a couple of mink.
I saw one on the way back from Bristol. I saw one dead one.
All right, yeah. No, my two were alive and legging it.
Are they?
I don't know if I've seen. I can't remember what I told you a while ago. I seen running from my van. Was it a mink? I told you a scene.
I think
it was a real like thin bit of string running across the road.
No, it was a stoat. It was a stoat.
That was a stoat. That was it. It was a stoat.
Yeah, it was a stoat.
I actually rang my dad and said, somebody just ran across. I've never seen it before. Oh, he'd be a stoat, he says. It'd be a stoat. I've never seen one in my life, honestly, apart from on the internet. I've never seen. And he just ran across the road. I was like, never seen one of them before.
We used to call them up. You used to sit there, call them up, and shoot them as they come into you. If you saw them dart across, we used to squeak them up when we keeper, and then squeak them up, and they'd run up, almost like a fox. They'd call in sometimes to you.
Yeah, with stoat, is that like a thing, like in wildlife management? Like, if you get a lot of stoat, do you have to control them sometimes or not?
Yeah. I mean, I don't. You get a very rare occasion with like chicken killers, but like obviously with wildlife management, with like the keepering aspects and ground nesting birds, it's really important to keep.
Okay.
Yeah, I know the project up in Orkney. I've looked a little bit at that, and that's really interesting. They're sort of almost doing it like I was saying about New Zealand, and they've put.
It is interesting. It is
all around there. So yeah, it's an interesting study that.
I've been looking, and they are literally trying to wipe them out completely.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting. I don't know if it would ever get here. I don't. I want to hope. Yeah, it'd be quite worrying if it got here.
Well, they're doing it with the mink, aren't they? I know they are trying to. I don't know how far that will go, but they're doing a good job on the mink. Really, slowly, they're sort of buffering it. Yeah, coming in. I think that's Suffolk way. I'm not sure, but I think it's coming. Yeah, I watched something on it the other day. They're slowly bringing it. They're like doing exclusion zones on it, and then slowly working through. And they DNA test them as well. So yeah, it's interesting.
Okay, but no, it's
what is interesting is I had a black house mouse the other day.
Oh,
Yeah, and I didn't know. I didn't even know what it was. They sent a picture. I don't clue what it was. I didn't.
Yeah, melanistic.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. So reverse the opposite of albino or albino. So melanistic. Yeah, how cool is that? That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
He was now in my freezer getting ready to be taxidermied.
Yeah,
might as well because it's rare. You may never see one again.
Absolutely. And we got Mr. Mole Man there.
But there must be some in your area for you to have caught one. There must be some somewhere. There must
absolutely. Yeah. We're waiting for Sam to pull out the ginger mole.
Yeah, I've done one. I've done one.
White
ginger. Only one in someone's garden. Yeah.
White one?
Yeah, well, white ginger. He was sort of gingery white. Yeah, it's an absolute fluke just in someone's garden, but not caught one since. Caught some weird patterns, but not pure white or ginger.
I'd love to catch one of them.
It's funny we don't get many different coloured rats. Have you had any different coloured rats? Because I've not had anything really. No, like obviously lighter, darker, but nothing different.
No, really. No, the normal colour. Yeah.
You think you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah. You think
sometimes they can come out different colours, but they are still the normal brown rat. Sometimes they have different colours. Yeah. I've heard. I have.
I think someone had a white one, didn't they? I saw somewhere there's a white one.
Probably did somewhere.
Yeah.
They did. So there was a survey that went out by the BPCA about asking people their thoughts on mole control.
I thought it was quite good, yeah.
I filled it out. I did.
Yeah.
I did have to laugh. I did have to laugh though in the comic section of it. Someone put, I thought Jeff had this all under wraps. I was like, why did you mention his name? But no one's replied to this person.
No.
But it's an interesting one, isn't it? If DEFRA tried to ban mole traps,
that actually was one of the questions in there. It said, if that was to happen and mole traps were to be banned, would you use aluminium phosphite? Would you carry on? If not, what? If not, why? I actually put no as well.
I put no. I wouldn't bother. It's not for me.
I put a better way, but I put basically. I understand, obviously, for rabbits and things like that, but for mole control, it's just not worth it. Really not worth it. The rules and the regs, etc., can't be. Plus the fact I also put, because I'm a British mole catcher on the register, it's against our code of conduct to use it on moles.
Is it? I didn't. Yeah. I wouldn't use it, but I didn't know that was part of.
Because it's all based on traditional mole catching. That's what it is. The mole catchers. It's all traditional mole catching. So it is actually against the rules of being in on the British mole catchers register. I keep getting confused because I'm on the British mole catchers register, but we've now got a British pest register, haven't we? I quite often get them mixed up now. I do. They're two different things, but So if you didn't know that's one of the things that you can't really do. You can't use aluminium phosphite, and I wouldn't. That was actually one of the questions. If it was banned, would you use it? Would you carry on? And I was like, no.
I think it's important to have a full toolkit, and I wouldn't ever say get rid of that. But at the same time, just for me, I just think if I can't trap them, it's so much easier to trap them. If you're saying that that's not humane over anything else, then to be quite frank, I'd rather just not do it. It just doesn't. I don't see it's so efficient trapping, isn't it? And it is just it makes sense to keep it. I just think it'd be madness if anything happened really to that.
It's just like a survey that asks you multiple different scenarios, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine that their surveys goes out to a lot of people. And I'll be honest, though, one of the questions is, are you a British Mole Catchers registered member? Now, there's not a lot of members. There's about 120 odd members on the register, so on the mole catchers register. So
I keep meaning to look into it. I do think it would be a good thing to do, but you just got to be careful how many memberships you end up getting into, don't you?
Darren on Facebook, Darren Garvey, thanks for commenting, has put the risk using aluminium phosphite for moles on potential tunnels near the property. Traps, in my opinion, are the safest option over chemical warfare on moles. You are right.
Yes,
you're not because you're not. I don't think you're allowed to use them in domestic. You have to be. Is it 100 meters or something away from a property, etc.? There's real big red tape on it. I wouldn't bother. But obviously, as you say, Sam, you never want to take a tool off the table because it is beneficial for rabbits and that kind of control if you need to.
So when it comes to moles, then boys, what's your favourite trap?
I use one. Doofus.
Tailpets all day long.
That's fair enough. I'm a trap line man.
Yeah, I knew you.
Have you caught that yet? And they trap lines, Sam?
I swapped over the tailpets, did the job. Oh. I'm gonna have another go with them. I do like the batangs. I do use batangs as well. I'd probably like 80% tailpecks, and then if I need some sneaky traps in, I don't want people to mess about, then I use batangs, or if I get done, I'll put a batang in as well. But yeah, I did try that. I've only tried one set with the ones you give me, so I'll have another. They're very similar, aren't they? They're very similar.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Really, yeah.
I mean, I was going to buy some, but unless we get loads of work in, it really ain't worth me trying it. If we get a load of work, I was going to buy some, but if we get a load of mole work come in, try some different traps, but I ain't, going to spend that money. We haven't had a lot of work in for moles, so it's not really worth it. But if I did, I would venture to maybe try some different ones. But Darren's put, and he's probably right, I'm no expert, not doing gassing for many moons, but I'm sure it's 10 meters plus. It might be. I have no idea. That's how much I know about it. I haven't got a ticket. I've got anything for it.
So, yeah.
I haven't.
No.
If you're watching the stream, please subscribe on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, press the follow button, please. Support the podcast. And if you're on Spotify, rate and review.
The thing with me is, with the trap lines, Sam's got a quad and 100 acres, and I've got a bag, and I'm humping that round an acre or an acre and a half.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
They're quite lightweight, and you can carry a dirt load in a small bag.
Yeah. That's what I like about the batangs. We do a few bit of ground that we can't put a quad on, and that I do use a lot of batangs on that purely because you can, as you say, lightweight, easy to move around. You take an awful lot in one hit, and if you're doing it by foot, you don't want to be logging some heavy stuff, do you?
No, you don't. But isn't there somebody within the industry that says you must walk around all these fields? I know Sam's a fan. Sam's a real fan of him.
Well, I've never met him. I don't know. I don't know how you would do farms without a quad. Do you know, I just couldn't. You think today we've zipped round 400 acres. How are you going to zip round 400 acres if you don't have a quad? How long is that going to, I know walking's nice, but, there's only so much walking you want to be doing, isn't there?
Well, last year, I nearly took on a farm, but in the end, the farmer backed out. I'll be honest, I'm actually pleased he did. Because it was in an area where our van would probably get stuck. We didn't have a quad, etc. No. And Kurt Graham on LinkedIn, thanks for watching. Does anyone backfill with sharp sand?
No, but I've had people use that for voles before when they've been digging out the banks. On people's gardens, I've heard of people use sharp sand for that, but I've not used it for moles.
I've never heard of it. I haven't. No. There's a bit of knowledge, people. If you want to give it, I don't know. There you go. Never heard that one before.
No, I'll give it a go on domestics. I won't give it a go on.
Tell you one thing.
sharp sand around if I ain't got a quad. Sam, that one's down to you, bud.
No, we do. Literally, you want to be careful. Like I'm very careful as well with. We started off kicking all molehills, and I soon realised that my feet will give in by the time we finish. So I'll drive over molehills with the quad on if it's easy. But I say to the farmers, it's their job to get rid of molehills because otherwise you're going to be doing a lot of kicking, and it's going to take you a lot of time. So yeah, I don't even do molehills now. Not loads.
We do a golf club, but we don't do the mole control. But they've got one of them tractors. You know when they drive. You know when they drive over it,
like a harrow. Yeah,
I think so. They've got one of them.
Yeah.
And I don't get it. It won't kill the moles though, will it? It's just knocking the molehills down, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just to get rid of the soil on top, like so.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're really bad, I'll drive the quad over a few times. But yeah, I remember when we first started out, me and Lucy were doing a lot of kicking of molehills, and I just went, "Hold on a minute, we haven't got time for this. Really, we've killed the mole. That's time to move on. The dispatch is done." So yeah.
It's obviously usually just to see which molehill is still active, but obviously on your scale that you're doing it at would be it's not worth doing, to be honest.
No, you just got to. It's all about. I find you got to get the traps in quick. You got to get around and hope you caught well, and then move on as soon as you know that there's no fresh activity on that work, and move on. But we used to do like multiple farms at a time. And now I do one farm, finish one farm, then move on to the next because you end up with just traps everywhere, and it's just much easier to get through one lot at a time. But at the same time, you're rushing against the grass by the end. That's the only thing.
Oh, guess what I saw today? I was doing a job out in the middle of the sticks, out in the wops, and I was talking to the customer, and a little queen bumblebee, little Bombus hypenorum, flew along, and I'm watching it going, ooh, and it went into her downstairs in the soffit, and started to make a nest. Oh. So in under her guttering, in the soffit, in the fascia. So I thought I had a quandary then. Shall I own up, or will I see you in a few months' time?
Wow.
There we go. I fessed up. I did.
You? Oh, fair play.
Yeah, I did. I kicked the queen out today. She got to go somewhere else.
Yeah, you can't. With you can't miss an opportunity to make some money, can you?
No, I did that one. I just tapped away. Annoyed.
Oh, you didn't charge for a full
right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Right, I get it now.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. No. Went over my head. I did.
Yeah, but no, it's But yeah, I tapped away until she flew off, and then closed up the gap. So they were good customers. They're good repeat customers. So you got to be good. But we're nearly getting into that season now, aren't we?
We are. Hello to Darren. Thanks for popping in. Darren. He will be coming on the podcast at some point when I can pin him down for a time and date. He's a drain man. He is. He does drain courses for one EMV as well. He does.
Oh, look at
he does. There is a mole question here as well. Age-old question. Let the traps sit and weather before using them, or straight from the box into the ground. And that's from Darren Garvey.
Straight in the ground. Right. Yeah. And I don't worry about scent either. I actually find I get a better catch rate, although my hands take it. I get a better catch rate not wearing gloves than I do if I'm wearing gloves because I can feel the run better. It's just me personally, but I find I can put a fresh strap straight in the ground and he's just as good.
Okay.
Everyone's different. Everyone's different.
I'll be honest. I did prefer putting them straight in the ground. However, I've got that many mole traps that have already. Yeah, I've got tons. I don't think I'll be buying any for a while. I haven't got any jobs on. So
I got a load of pootangs, and I was talking to Sam, and saying they're just horrific. Can't set them; they ping off. Absolute nightmare. So the advice
are they the ones that you have to make go rusty?
Yeah,
They're the ones.
And as
Will
soon
you
as
try
I
and
went
do them without being rusty?
Yeah, they'll be well rusty.
A lot of
They
people
were
do.
rusty.
A lot of people do. Yeah, I said to
Oh.
you, didn't I? Just get them in some water and some air.
Yeah, what a difference.
Yeah, it's so much easier, isn't it? Yeah. So saying that, sorry, yeah, I would say that fresh traps on everything, bar batangs, because batangs you obviously need to rust purely to make them set, right, because otherwise the triggers ping off. So yeah, well done. That's a fair point, Kieran. Yeah, so yeah, brand news apart from batangs. But obviously an old trap works just as well as long as the springs are efficient. So I find those tailpexes just never seem to, they don't seem to wear out. They just keep going.
The workhorse, obviously.
Yeah, they are. They're good. They're good traps. Those tailpexes. I do enjoy them.
That's what you need in a trap, and that was the main. Even in that survey, they were asking you, what do you think defines a good trap and what is a bad trap? They did.
Yeah. For me, they're the most humane. I think batangs are as well, and the trap lines design. But for me personally, I think that the tailpexes, I very rarely ever get a miscatch. I just like how they go in the strength in them.
Yeah, I bet yours was more a better result than my survey because you used multiple different ones, whereas I was only putting answers for doofus. But they were, to be fair,
different things, don't they?
That's true. But to be fair, they were actually asking, is there any brands in particular you think are good and which ones, etc. So I just put down, I use UK batangs doofuses, but generally pest stops and loadies, they are kind of the same build, etc. They are.
Yeah, I mean, I've used Lodi, the Tailpex style Lodi traps against the genuine Tailpex, and we've got a fair few of them running because I ran out one year and bought some off Lodi. And to be honest with you, I know the UK batang supplies are meant to be just as good, and I'm going to try some of them as well. But the Lodi ones seem to do just as well as the genuine Tailpexes. I just sort of prefer the genuine Tailpexes a little bit. But
that's fair, mate. You can always. I know you do like to try different traps, so you probably will buy them and let us know what the difference are.
I give them a go.
You love a trap, don't you?
I do love a trap, yeah. But I have to be a bit careful because I've got to end up with a lot of traps.
No, a lot more.
Yeah, a lot more traps. That's it. You can never have enough.
A lot more.
Yeah. And luckily, Lucy is always like, I think you could do with some more, couldn't you? I'm like, yeah, I could do with some more.
I'm actually surprised that in your little office there, you haven't got just traps laying about for you to play with.
No. Just like as I'm working, just have a little, try not to.
Like a little fidget spinner.
You haven't seen about it. I tell you what, that's what I need. I can never sit still.
Get on you.
It's the boxes you never get rid of. I don't know about you, but when you get a nice box, I don't know how to, like when you've got some of these, Kieran, like
yeah.
For some reason, it's a nice box, isn't it? And then you just can never get rid of that box for some reason until that's it. Yeah. And you just, it's like
I haven't got one to hold up. I feel a bit left out here.
You haven't got. Where's your box?
Yeah.
There's my tablet. There's my tablet.
We've all got something. But it's like the thermal boxes or the knife that you've got to keep the box for some reason because it's a nice box. And then eventually in a few years' time, Lucy will make me get rid of it, and I'll be like, well, I might want it.
Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah.
Nice
box. It is a well-made box.
It is a lovely box, isn't it? It's nice to some nice boxes.
Yeah.
So, welcome, Jasmine. Jasmine Emerson, thanks for popping in over on LinkedIn.
Evening.
But so we are soon being. I've seen wasps about. Have any of you lot?
I've seen
flying about.
Bumblebees, but no wasps yet.
And I've seen bumblebees, honeybees, wasps, queen wasps. I've seen.
Yeah.
So it's that time of year.
Couple of queen hornets.
Have you?
Yeah. So a couple of Queen Hornets.
Asians.
Over.
The Asians, yeah, that'd be nice.
Asians.
Yeah.
See the Asian Hornets?
Oh, only a few round here, hopefully. Is it been cold? Because like now here it's actually quite bitter. Is it cold by you two or not?
Yeah, we had a fire.
Quite cold. Well, I think was it yes? I think yesterday. I think it was yesterday. We experienced every season of the year yesterday. It was sunny, raining, hail.
Yeah.
Windy as hell. I think it was yesterday. We got every season in a day. Yesterday.
I thought it was going to snow today at one point. It sort of was that cold, dry sort of, you sort of thought, that's almost grey, that could almost go. So, yeah, it's weird weather, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, and then we had the sun come out and it's like, oh, out with a factor 50. And then, here comes the rain and the hail.
Today it was quite nice. It was still a bit windy, but it was actually nice and sunny at the same time. It was. So Jason's saying that down his way, that's Telford. The Queens are out down here. He's now saying there's snow down here. Darren Garvey, he's from Central Scotland. Fair play, mate. Yeah, it's always going to be cold there, isn't it? Cold here in Central Scotland. Tops off weather during the day until it snowed. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, a bit of snow wouldn't hurt. Just a little bit of snow. It would be nice to have a little bit, wouldn't it? Just
I don't. I don't like the snow. I get very funny ever since I broke my knee twice. I don't want to risk anything.
No, I love a bit of snow.
I didn't slip on snow or ice, but I just I'm not a fan of it.
I don't want frost. I don't want frost because obviously the traps. So I don't want frost at the moment. But yeah, I do normally like a bit of frost and snow, but not right now this minute.
No. We got Easter coming. I'm going to take 2 days off over Easter. I'm going to have Saturday.
Oh, they fell out my seat there. You're having time off.
Yeah. I'm going to take 2 days off because I want to plant out my front garden.
Fair enough.
It says that, and you send your picture. It's 2 days of pure graft. It will be.
Yeah. It's household labour.
You are the most busiest. People think I'm busy. No. This Kieran. If he's not doing that, he's doing something else, and he's doing something else. He's kind of like Sam really as well.
Yeah, got to keep busy.
Keep busy.
Keep busy. It's like, I get a text from Sam at 12:30 at night, and then I'll be texting him back at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll sleep. Sleep when we're dead.
I tend to do the nighttime shift, and you do the morning shift. I don't get up that early now. I'm out. I'm normally getting in at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've become definitely semi-nocturnal. That's for sure.
But no, just got to keep busy, man.
Problem is like now. So because I haven't booked anything in tonight, but you won't sleep tonight. So you get so used to not. That your body clock changes, that you're used to working, going out at night, that sometimes it's now difficult to get to sleep, isn't it? That's the only thing.
Have you got a TV in your bedroom?
No, I don't have TV in the bedroom.
Oh, say, because you could put YouTube on, and that sleep music, it might send you sleep.
Oh yeah.
That stuff works. When I can't get to sleep, I put it on, it works.
I'll have to give that.
Not straight away. Not straight away, though.
Get the radio or something and do that through the radio, yeah.
May work.
Green music, isn't it?
Wait, what, like whale music?
Yeah. No, that just makes you want to piss.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, no. The sound of heavy rain's all right.
Yeah, I tell you what, there's nothing better, isn't it, than laying into bed and hearing they're absolutely hammering it down outside and going, oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
But if you listen to it, through audio, it just makes you want to go pee.
Yeah.
Shaun Mooney. I swear it was Shaun Mooney. I don't have to ruin this for you lot, but he looked into how they make the rain music. It's not rain. It's someone in a frying pan.
Is it?
That's what they reckon. It has the same noise or something.
Same
I'm sure
noise.
on one podcast he mentioned it. He looked into a video.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all of them isn't rain, but there was a particular guy or whoever was doing the channel where it was something to do with a frying pan, and it came out of the same noise as rain.
So you can't tell me that, because every time I hear it now, I'll think bacon.
Okay, there you go.
You don't want to be thinking of bacon before bed.
Get hungry.
But no. So we are going into wasp season. Well, soon we'll be going into wasp season.
Yeah.
Well,
there's somebody down our way that's already done one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, apparently. So
must have been this dark case of just going in and knocking it off in a shed. Surely.
Yeah. Going in and
what a live wasp nest or dead?
No, I've done the dead one, but I think there's somebody down our way who's done a live one.
It'll be in a shed. You just knock it down. Well, that's what I do. And then that's fine. Yeah, just go in there and knock it down. But you've got to be careful as well, though, because sometimes you knock it down and they come back, don't they? Yeah. I really start rebuilding it.
I had workers last year rebuilding. I actually had a few that I removed the nest, and I had one that was in a bird box. I took the whole bird box off, put it in a bag, tied it up, and took it. Then I had a call back because they were rebuilding on the post. The workers were where the bird box had been. Yeah.
Oh.
I had another one just started to rebuild on another. So yeah, I had two lots of workers rebuilding where I took the nest. So, but yeah,
I have to say,
a bit of residual spray. I sort of learned a little bit of residual spray where the nest might help.
Does that do it? So I'll do that then. If that happens, I'll do that. I will.
Yeah, if you can, depending on where it is, and if it's all right with the product, then yeah, a little bit of residual spray where the nest had actually been, then the workers will walk it through. That was my logic anyway, so it seemed to help a little bit. So
I've been sorting out all my store and everything like that. So I've been getting already all my rehoming bee boxes for me bumbles and my hornets. So I'll start doing that again soon, hopefully, because I enjoy that, rehoming those. Yeah.
Well, I was going to have a go at bumbles this year. I was going to get a little bee vac, see if that will help. Have a go with that. That'd be good. You were going to go through that, so that'd be quite interesting to do, because I've not done that before. You're
going to do some full-on wasp nest, aren't you, with a Hoover?
Vacuum? Yeah, I've got me wet and dry vacs, so yeah, I'm going to have a go at doing a few. No. Yeah, so just do a few. It works quite well with ground nests as well, doesn't it? And if you put a bit of water in the bottom of it, and then but I've got two that I use for general work anyway, so we can just reuse those two vacuums anyway, so it's not too much of an extra expense. But helpful if they're in places that you can't use any pesticides. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you just need Lucy to video it for you, mate.
Yeah. yeah. You know, I'm terrible at making videos. I'm not very good at it, am I? But yeah, probably get
when I'm trying to rehome a nest and it's trying to film it with one hand and trying to do the nest, it's not working.
I suppose you're not got Paul the proof for you at that time, are you? He's not needed with bees, is he?
No, but he's going to be needed for a few days next week. So get old Paul the proof. We're going through people's roof spaces before it gets too hot. So
won't be long. Won't be long. It'll be warm.
Jason's got some advice for you.
Yeah, soapy water. Yeah, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. I'll give that a go. Put a bit of soap in there, because I remember watching. He did one. I think it was a council job. I can't remember now.
It was for the council.
That was very good. Yeah. No, that was good. Interesting to watch that.
A good post though, but as always, a load of people jumped in. What do you do that for, etc.
It's all right if you're getting paid extra to do it like that.
He was.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
The council were paying for that, so that's what they got.
That's what you get, extra.
But you always get people like on the pest group sometimes. Oh, what do you do that for? Just spray it. Well, they paid for that, so they got the extra.
I don't mind doing occasional things just out of interest to see that I can do it and have a go at it, and then you're prepared that if someone does want to pay extra, or if you you've got a situation where you can't use whatever and you've got to do it, at least you know how to do it and you've had to go before. So I think it's stuff like that's really, really good. And I think, it should be commended. So fair play, really.
It's becoming more common, people trying stuff like that. When I had I had the author of the book. Did you finish that book?
No, I nearly finished it. I've still got a little bit left to go, to be honest. It was a brilliant book.
Serena Summoner. I probably got her name wrong. And she had the Wasp book. Yeah. And I was mentioning that to her, and she said it's a good thing to try that for wasps.
Well, she was saying about using was it CO2 to knock them out?
Be honest, I need to go and listen to the
I'm pretty sure
again. Yeah.
She was saying about using, because I was going to look into that as well. Is it carbon monoxide and then inject that into the nest to knock them out first and then dig them out? I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, but that's what I think she was saying about. So that would be interesting to look into.
It was, and also I went to. I'm not derailing the conversation, but I'm not. I went Pestex and spoke to
good
the Wasp Pole Pro.
Yeah.
People again, and he recognises me straight away. As soon as he sees me, I was like, "You have to." He was talking about coming on the show. So,
they must give you one by now, wouldn't they? The free advertisement. I would have thought.
I think his business. I think he's only. I don't think he makes them at home. It's not a factory.
I was only joking.
Oh no, makes them at home. So I said to him, "Well, we're real close. We're real close."
Yeah,
I think we might buy one this year. Well, I think.
Is it? I've got PA. Is it PA2, Kieran? Here's the one I just got, wasn't it?
Yeah, PA2, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, PA2 because you got one as well, and then I got one second hand, and then what's the one?
Are they the ones that are fibre?
Like almost like a pressure washer lance.
Yeah.
Are they fiberglass?
And then you've got
they fiberglass.
Fiberglass on the. I think you can get the fiberglass ones, but I've just got normal extension poles onto it.
Yeah,
and then you get the gas, like the gas cylinder underneath.
And then you put your Vulcan in it, and then it doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, the on there, I think because what I quite liked with it, apart from the fact it was second hand and it was a good price, you could put the end bit, the actual powder pot at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So the air can go all the way through, and then it's only having to push it out that last little bit, isn't it? So
yeah.
Are you on about a PA2 powder applicator?
That's it. Yeah.
I'm on the Kill Germ site now.
Yeah.
We've got an old-fashioned one if anyone wants to buy it.
Have you what? Same as that?
Oh, it's a lot older than this one. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know how much you want for it, but it's in the shed. That keeps telling me to put it on one of the groups and sell it. But it's never really been used.
Is it not?
How do you on this? I can't see how you when you look at the picture of the box. I can't see how that you'd get that up to. How you get that up to a wasp nest like an eaves?
It's limited. It's a limited reach on it. I think you can clip on.
Oh, okay.
You can clip on. I think there's multiple. I've got like 3 poles, and then
CO2 cartridge. Yeah.
And then I've got one fastener, and I need to buy another fastener for. So it's like three poles on it.
Yeah, you need your fasteners.
Yeah. I say I've only played around with it so far. I haven't actually used it yet.
And also,
in anger, as they say.
Yeah.
Jason said also a good Jenny for your Hoover as well, Sam. You might get places where you haven't got power, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good shout. Actually, that is a good shout. Because it can take a fair time sometimes. I can imagine. Mind you, the smaller nests, they're
Yeah,
just
love my dust stick.
Dust stick. I tell you what, I need to look. I'm crap at names.
Oh, my dust sticks are brill. I've got a little short one that's about 3 foot long, and that's brilliant when you have to hang out of a window when it's just up above, and just give it a little dust. Brilliant.
There we go. So the one that we're going to go for, I know you don't like it, Shaun. We're going to, because I've already got the kit for the.
So are these dust sticks? Are they the ones that go? Are they the ones that lock into each other?
That's the ones. That's the extender poles that you can. Because I've got the same ones as you, but for the DR5, so you can get a conversion kit for the AR8. I've just looked it up. So I'm going to get that. So I've got the AR8 as well.
Yeah, well, the ones you lock into anyway. And to go, I'm terrible at using it. Honestly, I'm useless at using that.
Yeah. I'm not too worried with them, but it's handy because I don't like climbing up too much. So as Kieran knows, I don't really like heights. So I'm more than happy with anything that will stand up and I don't have to do any climbing.
we have got a massive pole.
Yeah,
but it requires 2 people to build it, though.
Right.
Well, we have got a real big one, and it requires me and it's quite an operation. We charge more to use it as well, but that's because now we know that Wasp Pole Pro, you can buy any size you want. So if you tell him what size you want, he'll do custom size it for you.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's also sold some. He was telling me to. I'm sure he said, it's the Australian government or the New Zealand government to fight Asian hornets. They're having Asian hornet problems. He sold some to them, bigger versions to them. Yes.
They do get lovely made. They do, like looking at the, they are very well made, aren't they?
They are.
Quality.
They are. Let's have a look. Jason. Has the electric pump attachment for the DR5 yet been released? I haven't heard it being launched yet, but I found out what it's Birchmark. But is it Birchmark?
Birchmeister.
That's who's making it. So, and it's being sold through a UK distributor. He wasn't really sure who was selling it at the time.
I'm keen on that as well. That looks good. I think
a lot of people are, because I think you can use it. I might have got it wrong, but I think you can use it for dust and wettables. I think that's the idea. It's not out yet. I need to send them because I'd like to get them on the podcast if I could. But yeah, that was really popular because it was actually something new. Because it shows there's not a lot that's new, is there? Any pest control show. It's never something that's really brand new, and that looked brand new. He says, "Yeah, mate, it's meant it was." So yeah, it's not been released yet, but he reckoned it was out next week, so it's not out yet. So he said it's been 3 years in the making. I said, "Oh, that's not long." A new bake takes 8 to 10 years here, or whatever the waiting time is.
Baby steps and small steps.
I think it's going to be a popular thing, though.
Yeah. That will be very popular, I think. Because
I already want one, so yeah.
You don't have to buy the whole unit. You can buy just the pump. Because there is all the bits that go with it and everything. You can have all that as well, but you could just buy that, just the bit, stick on top.
Yeah. It's nice to have different options, isn't it? It's nice to... That's why I quite like the little PA2 because I just thought it was quite a lightweight, little nifty thing. Saves Athens when you're climbing up a ladder, even if you've got like a wasp nest in the side of a building and you're up the ladder, you don't necessarily have to be carting up a DR5 with you. You can literally just go, job's a good one type thing. I just thought it was a nice little. It's nice to have the options, isn't it?
Definitely is, especially now with where it's all changed.
Yeah,
wasp control. It definitely is. I was reading that article from Paul Westgate from last year in BPC, just to remind myself, he's on about Vicam D being removed. Just make sure you wear your bee suits and make sure you get and think about if you can, if it's direct, don't just, if you can see the nest directly, don't just wet it. You can wet the nest, obviously, but put the pipe inside as well. Make sure you get everything. Just tips like that, just to make sure you actually get the nest and make sure the customer knows, because of the product's changed, that the success rate, if you don't hit it properly, you could have to have a second treatment and set expectations, basically.
Yeah, it's like anything with it, and if you got to set the expectations early, haven't you? And then people are prepared, aren't they, for if there is a callback, at least they know there could be.
Well,
We didn't have many last year, though. Didn't have many. You two didn't have that many either, did you? You just change a little bit what you're doing, don't you, I suppose?
Well, you do.
Yeah, the only ones I had were like in roof spaces where you're trying to go through the tiles or the slates.
Yeah.
Can happen, that. Yeah.
Nightmare. When you couldn't get inside. You know, you get your thermal camera out now, don't we? And we're having a look through, and you can't get to them in the roof, so you have to go on the outside. And cool back then. So
I had one on top of it was like an outside building, and it was like right at the top of the eave of it, but they were like old concrete slates, slabs. And the only way I could get to it, because I got one of those ferret cams, is I chucked the ferret cam all the way up, and eventually it took a long time. I found them right at the top, and we had to sort of like lift the slabs up and then hook them up with bits of twig until I could get actually to him. And you're amazing how much effort on top of the roof you ended up just to get.
At that point, you might as well just put
that, and you're like, this is definitely worth. You got to make sure you allow for that in your price, haven't you? That was.
I'll be honest with you. At that point, you might as well put your suits on and removed it. Just remove the entire thing at that point.
Yeah, I like remove. I love removing nests. I absolutely love removing nests. But he was sometimes they have been a bit. There's just, but you just got to put that extra effort in, haven't you?
I've walked away from nests I can't get to.
Yeah.
Well, it's just I can't get to them. Sometimes they some people, you ask them where they are. Oh yeah, it's fine. And you get there. Oh, you got that ladder onto that flat roof up there. So no, I'm not doing that. No,
I don't do that. No, not for me. I'll do sort of a ladder, but anything that revolves any serious heights, no, thank you.
You will need a bulletproofer.
Yeah. I don't
need a bulletproofer.
Yeah. If it's all secure, I'll do it. But not my favourite place.
I'm not the biggest fan of heights, to be fair, as well. So you're not alone there.
No. I did a mill once, and luckily it's closed down now. And it was very, very high. And I remember going up because they said there was some rats.
Cheers, Darren. Thanks for watching.
Cheers, Darren.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I had to stay up there. I was sat up there for about 30 minutes to try and build the courage to get back down, because I couldn't not, because all the workers were down there and they would know that I was frozen at the top. So I just sat up there thinking about how high I was.
Oh, great.
But I did get down. Let's put it this way. We didn't need to check the rats up the top of there after that.
No.
There was no need to ever go back up there.
No, I did a church steeple for squirrels. Not up through the front. I went up on the inside and came out. Oh man, I'm not.
No, thank you.
Not for me.
No, I definitely couldn't do bird work.
Good view.
Sure. Yeah.
It's a good view of the eyelids with my eyes closed.
No, thank you. So what poles are you using then, Kieran? If you're doing on top of, when you're doing like in between slates and what have you, what poles will you be using?
It depends really if I can get a ladder up to it. But I still like my dust stick, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like my dust stick. My PA2.
Yeah.
That's the only ones I've got.
Yeah,
so,
Yeah.
We've got the ones as well where they're metal and they screw together. I don't know what they're called though.
That's the
like
same
metal.
as the PO2 ones, isn't it? That's the same.
They're like metal.
Yeah, they're metal. They're
Yeah,
screwed
no,
together.
mine are aluminium.
I didn't know that they. Okay, so that okay. I didn't know what they were called.
Might be
I
the
did.
same ones, weren't they? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Right. But these
lot
lock
of them-
in.
Right. Yeah, these need like a bracket on them, I think.
These don't. You screw them
No.
in. I don't even know what they're called. I don't. They work. That's all that matters.
As long as it works, that's the main thing.
But if you get too high, you get issues.
Yeah.
If you get past 3 poles, it starts to bend.
Mm.
Things like that. So you got to be careful. That's when you got to get a bigger pole out. Sometimes you can, if it's just going up some slates, just about balance it up the slates and you're fine.
Yeah. Like that. You're just trying to wait for it to go up a bit and then put it.
And you just push it up, it's fine.
Yeah.
But
All you
yeah.
need is a fishing rod harness, isn't it? To strap round.
You know that big pole though I told you about we made, it is actually a fishing pole. That's
Right.
what it is. Built out of a fishing pole. It is. My dad built it. Never ever tell the whole pest control community you've got a pole and DM me for the info. I got my other Facebook, when I had Shaun Muller Pest Control, they banned me.
Why?
Facebook did, because there was that much traffic from multiple accounts asking, how'd you get this? How'd you get this? And I was sending it back and forth. They thought it was a hacking attack or something. Never really got it back. But I've never done that since.
No.
It's a good poll, but it's a lot of work to put together. You've got to put it together each time. You want it to a certain height. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It is a 2-man job to get it together and
Yeah.
get it up and get it down.
It's nice to have something quick and easy, isn't it? Because when you got, especially if you're there and the client's watching out the window at you, you want something that's relatively quick and looks like you know what you're doing, don't you? It's when something doesn't quite fit and they're looking at you and you're like,
oh yeah, some of the comments they got.
I really wish you weren't watching now.
Yes, some of the comments on when I put that poll up, sometimes it's like, I'd stand on the top of my van and do it. I thought,
Go on then, why don't you?
Oh no, well, a lot of them go to stand on top of my van to do it. I thought, well, that's just idiotic, isn't it?
Yeah.
And also equipment failure, isn't it? When people are watching, and you go, right, I'm going to go up. You stab that nest, and it's blocked. Nightmare. And you can feel the eyes of the customers burning through the windows at you, can't you?
Yeah.
Like, oh, really?
Yeah.
But it does that. I try and always keep me tubes clean, but pipes clean, but it doesn't happen, does it? A bit of moisture in the air, bit of whatever. Especially now, Ficam was great, but now Vulcan and I suppose other things are available. But it does.
I use Deadline.
I've just bought some Deadline after your recommendation, Shaun.
Well, he asked me about the comparison to Vulcan, but I said I couldn't tell him because I haven't tried it. So he's buying it off his own accord.
Yeah, after you said. So if we get any callbacks, I'll be ringing you up. No, it'd be good to try it and give it a go because, as I say, we've tried Vulcan as well, so it'd be nice to just try it and see what it's like. So. Yeah,
I've just done Vulcan. But there's quartz as well, isn't there?
I've tried that. I didn't. I wasn't. I don't know. Yeah, I think there wasn't one batch that wasn't very good or something like that. I'm not. I wouldn't rule it out. I've tried it. I wouldn't rule it out, but I preferred Vulcan personally.
Yeah, I'm kind of sticking with it. I'm kind of sticking with Vulcan.
I'd like to try it. We're going to try the Deadline now, but yeah, I'll give it a go and see what he does.
You're supporting Rent-A-Kill.
Why not?
I was trying to mess you up there to see if you knew if Deadline was Rent-A-Kill. You did. Well done, you passed.
Oh, thank you.
We're talking of Rent-A-Kill. I've got a contract for a pub. He was going to use Rent-A-Kill, and he then decided he didn't want to pay the money of what they wanted for every 3 months. So Rent-A-Kill sent down all their stuff, boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff.
Oh, brilliant.
And they haven't come and picked it up. in like 8 months. So is that now
Yeah,
fair game?
What you've got to appreciate though is I think the person has got it wrong there. Rent-A-Kill sell you everything. It's all sold. That
Yeah, but
customer.
he says he hasn't paid for it
I've
yet.
heard that as well. That they buy the boxes.
Oh, you say it's not paid. Oh, well, maybe that's the case, but they won't come and pick them up, won't you?
No, because he's offering to me now. And I'm like, well, should I have a look, see what he's got?
Where does that stand? I don't. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I know because they're the gas boxes as well.
Watch out, Kieran. They're watching. They could be watching.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, well, I don't know. You know, I can come and get them, and they come and collect them from me. I don't mind.
Can't you just leave them? Can't you just leave them deactivated on site, like not set actually out in sight, but just in somewhere stored for them to collect when they need?
Were any of them the auto gates?
The bloke wants them gone. Yeah, the auto gates, but the bloke wants them gone, and he keeps phoning.
Well, that's a bit of an issue because they auto gates. I don't think are cheap, and the only people that can see what's going on with an auto gate is them. Rent-A-Kill.
But yeah,
so really, you'd have to pay to get rid of them. Really, I know it's not gonna be a lot, but you'd still have to put them through your waste to get rid of them, wouldn't you? So,
we're not doing that.
This is what I'm saying. So maybe is it then the client's responsibility to get?
I would say it's the clients. I would say there.
Yeah, but it's just a shame that they're going to get lobbed, aren't they? Get trashed or thrown away or whatever because they're not being picked up. But I don't know.
Tell you one thing, the most interesting thing that interests me at the weekend, I think it was, or a little bit ago, was when Sam's not very tech savvy. When he says to you, "I've been playing with AI, with treatment reports, etc.," and his view on what it's like. So, do you want to tell everyone? Because if you know this, if you know Sam, you know he's not very tech savvy, and he's been playing with treatment reports and AI.
I didn't do treatment reports. It was risk assessments after. So Kieran sent me some how to get onto AI. Obviously, we do the software. Brilliant, awesome. Yeah. And it's changes. So I do embrace new, but I'm not very tech savvy. And actually, it scared me of how good the AI was. And I just thought it made me a little sad because the amount of effort and heart that you put into risk assessments and I didn't look at it for treatment reports, but you could do treatment reports and everything else you want to put in there, how easy it was just to type in, do me a risk assessment for this, do me a review on this, do me a cost assessment for this. And it was just like, bam. And that's lovely. But I just thought to myself, all that effort that you put in, how easily anyone can do it now. It's good and bad.
But you've obviously got to put the nuances in, haven't you, of the risk assessment, because it will just come out generically. So for that specific site, you've got to put in, it's this kind of site, this kind of dangers. You've got to add, otherwise it would literally do a generic one. But it's still easy. You just got to input the data and it would do it for you.
Yeah. It's I mean, don't get me wrong, it's brilliant. And for some things, it will definitely save time. But I said to you, I just felt a little bit sad that all the effort and almost the enjoyment. You do get enjoyment, don't you? You must find when you do a really good report or a really good risk assessment, and you think, I'm proud of that. I've really thought about that, and I've nailed it. And then you just go like that, and it's done it for you, and you're like, oh, okay, then that's not really personal now, is it? It's just put a few keywords in and bang. But
I like it,
time, don't we? So it is good. It is good on that.
I do like it, but I do get what you're saying. It's like, with you doing that, would obviously the way you do it now without AI, you type it out.
Yeah.
We want to make a point in telling them this is not AI written. I wrote this myself.
The joys of being dyslexic, that if you read through my treatment reports, you can 100, even with spell check, if I read through, there's always going to be something that AI would not have done because it will not be spelled correctly. So it's quite clear that they're handwritten. But at least you put the effort in and write them yourself. But I mean, a lot of them you can use phrases and things like that, like we said. But like on most of them, I like to put a lot of it handwritten with treatment reports and stuff. But
didn't know that. I thought you were fully on the software.
No. When I say handwritten, I should say hand typed. I mean, not.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, so that's what I meant by handwritten. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I don't do anything paper now. It's all on the computer. So
it was painful, Dan, didn't it? When you try to have to do paper.
God, yeah, especially with my handwriting.
It does help because obviously you don't have to get AI to do it for you. If you write it out and say, please spell check grammar, etc., do not change it. It will do it for you. It will do that.
Oh, will it? That might be something that I could really.
If you ask it to just I don't know what the prompt is, but if you put please write it out and paste it in and put please do not change what is written. Please spell check and make sure my grammar is correct. You'll find it won't change anything. It will look like you're writing, just spell checked, and all the punctuations in. It will just do that for you. You tell it, do not change this. Do not change the wording.
Okay.
Just make sure the grammar and the dots and everything's in there. It will just do that for you. It will. You got to tell it that though.
Have you? That could be a plus point then. So I do think there's loads of plus points. I do think
there's loads of ways to use it. There's loads of ways to use it, but a lot of people, it's a long learning curve. Because you've got to learn that you tell it everything, but if you don't tell it exactly what you want, sometimes it doesn't give you that. But you can feed it in and say, just spell check this, do not change it, make sure the grammar's correct. It will come out and they will believe it's you that's wrote it.
Yeah.
They will.
Just got to be pretty specific, haven't you?
But you can also, the other benefit is you can also you can talk to ChatGPT, the whole report, and then say, please keep it roughly within what I've said, and etc. And it will just do it as well. You can type it, like you can talk into ChatGPT, and then it will come out with a report. Like you copy and paste it in. So you can do that too. So you can talk to it as well. So if you can't read or write or whatever, or not very good at it, you can do it from that perspective as well.
That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah,
but you say that it takes the art of it out, but I'll tell you something now, not mentioning where the school is, etc. But I've never heard, I know equal opportunities exist, but if you listen to this one, somewhere there is a teacher that cannot read or write. They have a tablet and they ask the tablet what the answers are. Support teacher, and they ask the tablet everything. They've got to be open, equal opportunities. You'd think that you'd have to be able to do some basics.
Yeah,
it shows you that, doesn't it? You might as well get the kid to go. It's that tablet instead.
Yeah, it's a hard one, isn't it? Like, I mean, I love reading now, and I do a lot of writing and everything else. But like as a kid, I struggled severely with dyslexia and things like. So I do sort of think that everyone should get a chance for it. But yeah, I
wasn't clever at school either. I wasn't the best of, I'd say I'm clever. I'm cleverer now than I've ever been my whole life. But I never used to care about stuff like that. But I do now.
It's easy when you're interested into it. If you're interested in something, then you learn it quicker, don't you? And it becomes more exciting.
But with AI, I do totally get what you're saying. That to write a decent report will not be difficult. It won't be like, oh, wow, you're so good at your reports. Because the chances are they might be thinking,
I think AI is great, and I think it can help like that. But I also think once you've done a report, you should be able to put that report down and know exactly what's in it. It's easy to go, right, do me a risk assessment for this. Boom, it's done, right, send that. Well, what was in it? I don't know, but it was a risk assessment. That's all right. I think you have to. No, if you're typing something out of your own brain and your own experiences, you will know the ins and outs of it. I think you can lose it a little bit with AI because it's a little bit too easy to get those bits done. But I've started using it. I'm not brilliant. Shaun soon picks me up when he's like, you've used AI, I can tell. And I've only just started using it not very long, month, if that.
Yeah, I've been using it quite a while. I got like ChatGPT Professional, the version, but I pay for it.
How much is that a month, Shaun?
That one's 20 quid. Well, I'm looking at a different one that's got multiple versions. Yeah, but they can do a lot more than you think. So say you've got a website, you can ask it to go into agent mode and scan the entire site and look for SEO on it and basically try and rewrite the entire site. But obviously AI won't go into your system and do it for you. It will just tell you how to set the pages up, etc. But that's how I got my SEO scores up and AEO by using ChatGPT Pro. I did.
You just talked in a completely different language to me, Shaun. I don't know.
Yes.
To be honest.
Yeah. What are you up to there, buddy?
It sounded really good, but I don't have a clue what you just said.
So when you do when people search now, they use AI to search.
Yes.
So websites now want questions and answers in your website. That's what's called, search engine optimization is SEO.
Right.
But it's now there's an AI version of that. I can't think. It's called AEO, and that's what it is, because your searches can be grabbed into the question that AI answers.
Right. Okay.
Well, because I'm ranking in AI. All my sites are. That was through work, but yeah, it's quite a powerful tool as well. So it's 20 quid a month I pay, but I'm thinking about trying a different one as well. I am. I've seen one that looks a lot better, but I don't want to jump ship. I might try it, see what it's like.
Is that the similar price? Is it
cheaper?
Is it?
It's got every version of AI in it.
Oh, okay,
all of them in it, not just chat. But ChatGPT is known as the best one.
Right.
It is. But it is a powerful tool. You've got to learn nuances. Yeah.
I'm still using the free one. That's where
I am. To be fair, use the free ones. There's nothing wrong with the free ones. There isn't nothing wrong with them. It's just obviously you won't believe how much I don't use Google search no more. I go on ChatGPT. You won't believe it.
Yeah.
And you'll get frightened, because what happens is you can talk to ChatGPT. It can have a frigging conversation with you. It can talk back to you. And you'll think a person's chatting to you.
No.
Because that's the fear with kids. Because a lot of kids, there's like Copilot that Microsoft's got, and it will happily have a conversation with you. It doesn't come up on the screen. It just talks all the information back to you. How's your day? That kind of stuff.
Well, I don't like that. I don't think that's right. I don't like that.
The one I let you have, told you about, Sam. That's got that as well.
That's good. I've been amazed with that.
Yeah, but there's also a lady on there that you can talk backwards and forwards to.
Yeah.
Well, is that I've just typed stuff in? I haven't actually talked to anyone yet on that. I've just played about and typed some stuff in and was like, "That's scary."
Hi, Jackie. I do. I always say please and thank you. You never know when the robots are going to turn against us, and I know I was being polite.
He was polite. Oh dear. Right.
But,
what about the passion of pesticide with domestic use then? What about household use then, Kieran? I know you wanted to talk about that, didn't you?
Amateur use for rodenticides. Yeah, there's bits and pieces, isn't there, with it, really? I know we've all got our own views on it, but let's be frank, it will never be banned because it's a big revenue stream. It shouldn't be banned. People who can't afford pest control, who need to go and buy amateur stuff from the garden centre or from wherever, and need to use it. For me, it's all down to education. and educating the end user in how to do it. See, for my mind, I would like the people to sell it, just have a little bit of training, and let's say a chart of, right, what's your problem? Right, you've got a rat. Fine. Where is it? In the garden. Do you have a pet? And just follow that train of thought until it can take you to the product you need. And I think that would be a lot more sensible than, I use the blue blocks. I saw one the other day on Facebook, and someone said, I use that rat poison. And they said, it was the red blocks. Oh, no, I think they're the blue ones. And it's just sounds scary. I've seen an educated man who's a lecturer at university who is throwing blue brain bait under a bird table because the birds can't see the colour blue.
Yeah, and some of them don't think it does any damage.
No, brilliant.
Yeah.
But I think personally, and I've also mentioned it to Hugh and for the MPTA to look at, is maybe just educate the people who sell it to try and help the end user to use it properly. We've got areas of resistance where all the old boys have always bought difenacum. They've always just tossed it out the back door on the allotments. And, that one's 5 years, been sat in my shed for 10 years, 5 years, whatever. And then tossing it out. And now we've got resistance in certain areas of, where we are. And I just think a little bit of education will go a long, long, long way. And it won't frame up killing owls.
Yeah. The blocks are always the one that scares me. The most I get is it amazes me that there seems to be like a flinging power with blocks, doesn't it? When you go somewhere and they go, I've used that red stuff, those blocks, I've been throwing them in the hedge, and you're like, okay, then where have they gone then? Well, they seem to be going every day. You're like, yeah, what's taking them then? Like what? Where is it going in the atmosphere?
That's it. I'm guessing.
Scary.
You talking about farmers?
I'm talking about anyone with non-professional use. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, talking about clients who bought their own.
and from the domestic house to the farm, and then normally the question after they've whacked a load of probably difenacum or bromidilo blocks in the hedges, you've got the good stuff then.
Yeah.
You've got the good.
You're going to use the good stuff, aren't you?
Yeah. But you're the one with the good stuff.
Sam goes, no, I'm not. I'm the guy with the traps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get that stuff out. Here we go. No, it's I think domestic side, personally domestic side, I think with the amateur use, I think it's essential for health and welfare. And I think if we didn't have it, there's a lot of people that couldn't afford to pay or have it done. So I do think that it's an essential thing, but I do agree that there is just a complete, there's a war ground, isn't it? No one really, they just
the label
up there. It's just grab some of the blue stuff and whack it about. Oh, that didn't work. I'll grab some of the red stuff.
Because they think the colour makes a difference. It's just the colour additive. They think it's
Yeah.
And also, when you're talking like mouse and rat killer, they're not talking apodemus, they're talking mus musculus.
Yeah.
And how many people do you actually think of for amateur staff who have killed a house mouse?
Well, so I would say no, 90% round here, if we get a mouse call in a domestic property, it's going to be apodemus. So, like, in the end of the day, no domestic property, if they've got mice issue around here, should be using rodenticide unless it's on the label. So 90% of it won't be actually, they're not targeting the species they're meant to. But if you start saying that to someone, you just get this blank look come over their face, don't you? But
absolutely, I know. But it's so frustrating when we get clobbered for, poor old owls and secondary poisoning. It's just frustrating, really. That's what gets me. And I think a little bit of education would go a long, long way in helping everybody. And they'll still get the same amount of sales, and you still get that. You just get the education of knowing, oh, hang on a minute. So difenicum is better if I've got a dog. You know, and yeah, I don't know. It's a hard call, isn't it? Because there's too much money involved.
In this day and age, just mind going thinking with it. I know obviously but you could almost say rodenticide for the public sector could literally only be bought online, and when you went to buy it, you had to do like a 10-minute training video before you bought it. That would be the way to make, because no retailer is ever going to actually, it's a brilliant idea, but they're never actually going to put that effort in, and that soon gets lost. But if you had to do like a quick 5-10 minute, video that was good and was like, what mouse have you got? Is it, and that sort of thing, and what risks are on your property, and you had like a 10-minute video, and then after it you got a tick box, and you could buy that much of whatever you thought after the video you needed. That might be the way eventually, wouldn't it? Maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a hard one, because unfortunately, although we have to go by the crew, the public are the HSE, and you're never going to change their mind. But one thing I will say is, what I've been hearing is we're meant to be going into something, one of the European Union biocide bodies again. So whatever's licensed for Europe could come here. But what I will say is, in Europe, using difenicum outside for mouse control is banned, and to the public. But the people will say, I got a rat problem. They'll get it, couldn't they? But they've done that in Europe.
Who's going to police it?
I would agree with that, because in my opinion, although I did have musculus the other day coming out of a drainage system running through underneath the door, so technically it was outside. But in reality, any baiting outside for mice, 98% of the time is probably going to be epidemus, isn't it? So you shouldn't be baiting unless you're baiting with a product on the label that says you can, bait for epidemus. Then really, difenicum shouldn't be allowed, should it? So I would support that.
Yeah, and there's also, on the amateur market, you can get alpha chlorulose as well, can't you?
I didn't know that.
Black. There's a product called Black Pearl, isn't there? That's what that is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you never know that, right?
Yeah, which is even more scary, really.
That's dangerous.
That's a narcotic, isn't it?
Isn't that stuff that I heard about many? I wasn't in pest control then, where it was in a form where you used to mix it up with corn, and you used to slop it down, and there was loads of bird deaths. Birds were eating it. Ooh. I've heard many stories about that. No, it was a long time ago.
There was a product that they used to mix, and it used to.
That's it.
They used to mix a lot of the rodenticide, didn't they, actives? But there was a specific product for birds. I can't remember the active now. That used to paralyze them. So they used to feed birds. It was cleared for birds, and it was a similar name. I can't remember, and it would literally, they'd eat it, and they would just go into like a paralytic state, and then you could pick them up and dispatch them. I can't remember what it's called now. That would annoy me. I have to look into that.
Mario, thanks for watching on Facebook. What do you mean? So everyone will have the answers after the first time someone's watched the video?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I don't know what he means. Do you know this? You get what he means?
He's sort of saying that, like, he's sort of saying that people would
once somebody's watched online the video.
Oh, right, the podcast. Yeah. Sorry, it's true. Fill the comments. Tell us what you think after the show. Fill the YouTube comments and everything. That's exactly it.
Yeah, that's what Mario. Totally right.
I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that.
He was on about your suggestion about the mice. He was.
Yeah, I agree.
Fill the comments. Tell me what you think.
Yeah.
Get that algorithm going. Go on. General public, but oh no, he was on about general public buying rodenticide. Everyone's got, that is a hot topic.
They would cheat, but maybe I know that I'd agree. I'd completely agree. I just think maybe like if quite often there's a fear factor for the public. Like we all see it. There's a genuine concern of I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I'm just going to panic buy that stuff because that's what I can buy in the local shop. But maybe if there was like a helpful video with which, as Kieran points out, which I thought was brilliant, which sort of guided you to the solution that you needed, like tick this box if this is in your house, tick this if this is in your garden, and then eventually it went, this is what you need, possibly, that could be the best. I think that is, that is a really good idea. Yeah, like
so when it's all sold, you want a POS, you want a point of sale, is a coax board with like a family tree thing going on it. With follow this to this is what you need, and at least they're buying the right product. They might just toss the block down outside, but at least they get the right product.
I had a job where we went to once, and I told him to go around the house picking the plate up. I says, "What's going on here?" Oh, I just put them on the floor around the house, but not in box, not outside. I says, "Pick them up." Why? I says, "Read the label. You're not allowed to have to be in tamper-resistant boxes." Do you know you could kill the birds like that? No, you can't necessarily eat anything. He picked the blocks up though, but I said, did you read the label? No. I says, well, you're supposed to read the label. I says, we are, but a lot of them don't seem to.
I've seen the most horrendous things that you just think, and trying to talk to someone is just like
the glue boards. Yeah. The glue boards with a wax block stuck on them around the perimeter of a house.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I wish I owned the big cheese, because that is the panic buy, isn't it? The big cheese panic buy. I have bought everything. Humane live trap. That's what you want. Yeah, I tell you.
Yeah, and I always walk in when I've got it going. Oh, you'll see you've bought the inhumane trap. What?
Yeah.
I says it's inhumane. I says I think it's inhumane. Why'd you say that? I says you might check it every hour or every few hours, but there's a lot of people have it in their loft and forget about it, and then you see a skeleton.
Yeah. Or they phone you up and say, "Oh, I've caught one. It's in the humane trap in the roof." All right, okay. When did you catch it? Last week. Yeah. Well, where is it now? Well, it's still in there. Brilliant. But it's difficult, isn't it? I don't want to start badmouthing the public, but it's just a bit of education, isn't it?
I think it's about positive solutions, and I think the flow chart, like you said, possibly online, so it's forced to. I think it's all about positive things and trying to be proactive. You know what I mean? You just
Or what we could do, proactive stuff. We could send Shaun around all the WIs, right, doing talks about it.
Yeah.
Safe use of rodenticide for the WI. Get on, Shaun, you'd love it.
I think so.
You might get some jam and marmalade out of it and a cake.
On a positive note, I can tell you now that the stud ferret has finally got on and done the job yesterday, and he's received.
Oh, well done, mate.
So happy. We did think he might be a bit shy, and he was, but he's got on with the job now. So hopefully we'll have some ferret kits in 42 days' time.
Nice.
That'd be nice.
So very good. Another batch of workers in the system. So I'll be pleased because she's my best worker. So I'm happy with that. So yeah. He's just a bit shy. He was needed a bit of time. Nice boy though. Nice lad. So
has he gone back?
No, I keep him. He'll carry on for a few more days now. He's got stuck in. He'll go back at weekends. So
excellent. Get on you, buddy.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Oh, fingers crossed. It'll be good. Need some.
Are you sending one across to Kieran?
More than welcome to.
Yeah.
Top workers.
You don't want one, Kieran, do you? You don't want one.
Top workers.
It's difficult, isn't it?
A lot have been tested.
I do loads of jobs, and I'm like thinking, oh, look at that bank. Oh, I need a ferret and a dog now. You know what I mean? And it's like, but then I think, well, I don't quite do enough.
You've
on
got
that side.
Warren. It's got to be justification because it is a lot of commitment. Like the ferrets aren't, but a dog is. Yeah. A dog is, and you really. I would say that you need both to make the system work correctly.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And one of our dogs is like 15, and she's retired. She does moles. She's a good molar. She will dig out a mole.
Okay.
And the other one is 3.5. He just loves mummy, and he go nowhere. He likes that. He likes to get in the water and have a swim, but yeah, he
bless him.
So yeah, bless him.
Yeah,
but no,
more than I would like to.
I know. Yeah, but it wouldn't start with one, would it? Yeah.
No, it never starts with one. We're going to end up with probably by this letter. We end up with like 20.
Yeah,
I have been down the ones that they will work, but the ones that don't work to the standard I want. I give on to other homes, and they normally go pet homes, or they go to other homes. So we do go from a lot thin down, and then you end up with your best workers then. So
yeah, but I'm sure it will come to it, and I will take a few.
They're lovely. They're lovely. To be honest with you, everyone gives them bad press, but as long as you handle them regularly, they've got lovely personalities. They are genuinely nice. I mean, we have them. Obviously, they're outside, but we do socialise and bring them in the house. They're there. It's a madhouse. You know, you got dogs, cats, a ferret, all running around, going crazy, playing, and it is nice to watch.
Yeah. Bless them.
I'm not selling it, am I?
I'm not buying into it, mate, because I'll end up with some. And I know.
That's like me with falcons. I keep thinking about a Harris hawk, and I keep managing to convince myself out of it. So I'm doing all right at the moment.
I'll be honest. I think that I know you've got your dogs and your ferrets, but I think the falcon might be pushing it a little bit far.
Wow, did you say that? And then that makes me want one even more, Shaun.
Oh, okay.
It's better off for me to convince myself not to do it, because if someone says it's a bad idea, I end up with it.
But that's going to stop you doing your chickens, isn't it?
Yeah. So my mind is that because I have to be 48 hours bird clear. If I had a Harris hawk, I'm pretty sure that you've got to be a registered keeper of birds, and I don't want to risk that with doing chicken sites and being 48 hours clear. So I'd rather not risk it. You know, that's why I won't keep any chickens or any poultry or anything like that. So I'm very careful with the bird side of
it. Yeah, sensible too though. It's very.
It's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk.
Yeah. Oh, Mario.
Expensive.
Yeah,
I know, actually.
157 diesel.
Because although we get it from the petrol station, we've got a fuel card, so we don't actually pay what's at the pump. It goes on the fuel card, so I'll have to look how much it is. I don't know. That went up 5p or something.
157 for diesel.
I don't know.
It's going up quick as well. It's going up like within the day, isn't it? It's going up between like 12 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the evening. It's going up.
Yeah, that's in it. Down to the chip shop, get some oil. Chuck it in. You'll be right. Good to go.
Yeah.
You good to go. Actually, we shouldn't joke about that because it may come to it, eh?
Yeah. Or we just have to start walking. Or a bicycle.
Jason's saying 171 today.
Oh, 171.
That's high.
You win.
I don't even know what it was here. I don't pay not much attention because I've got a fuel card, you see, so it's different. But I'll find out. 179 in Essex.
Ooh.
Scary.
You need to drive down to Devon. It seems cheaper. Yeah. Happy days.
What's on?
Yeah.
What's on tomorrow then?
I was just going to ask that. Funny enough,
All right.
Great minds.
what have I got on tomorrow?
Oh,
I've got a service of my vehicle.
Right.
Service
Nice.
and MOT. So I will be vanless. So I'll use my tipper. I've got to rip up some slabs and relay them. They've been dib and dabbed, so I need to solid bed them because they've all got ants underneath, which are then coming up through somebody's house. So that's me for the morning doing that. I then have to meet up with a client at his brother's wake. So that's going to be interesting. The gentleman's brother died, and we're clearing out his house, and he's got a few issues with rodents and a few insects. The drains are knackered, so we're going around and sort all that out. And the gentleman's brother is coming down from London, and I'm meeting them at the wake. So, yeah.
Are you going dressed appropriately?
No. You see this orange top? It'll be there.
I would feel that's really rant. I know.
It is odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it? First time I meet the gentleman is at his brother's wake. So
your first thing would be, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I was saying about the pest control.
But no, before that, I've
then pull the proofer in. Then pull the proofer with you.
Yeah, pull the proofer in. He'll sort it out. He sorts everything out. He's a good egg. But yeah, I've also got a garden design to do tomorrow as well.
Oh, lovely.
So, not quite pest control, but got a nice garden design to do. Go and see. So looking forward to that too.
What about you, Shaun?
All right. 2 contracts in Oakham to do, and then quarterly to do, and another quarterly to do. So there's contracts tomorrow.
Oh, I do.
Nice.
It is.
And I'm going to read your mind, Sam. Moles.
No. Tomorrow, actually, I'll shock you. I've got a domestic first thing in the morning.
What?
And then after that, I've got chicken farm all day. And then after that, we'll be shooting on a pig farm after that. So that will be my day tomorrow. And then moles on Saturday. Start of a new farm on Saturday.
Yeah, nice. Get on it. New farm.
Well, not a farm I've already done in previous years, but obviously it'll be the start of it.
Right, yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
So mixing that with trying to get contracts done because it's a bit manic trying to. It's always a bit trying to juggle the two at the moment, getting contracts done and get the moles done in time. But you've got to sort of prioritise the rat work. I think moles are just your added extra.
They are.
Cool.
Well, yeah, they are for us. Moles are extra, obviously.
Yeah.
They are.
But it's only a limited time, isn't it? So you've got to be, although it's nice and you do your best to keep everyone happy, you have to accept that, like for us, moles are a few months of the year, but contracts are all year. So they take priority and the moles will have to come second. So, I mean, I do less mole work than I used to purely because I just can't get it all in. But I like to, if I say I'm doing a farm, I like to make sure whatever happens, I get that farm done because they've relied on you to come and get it done before first cut. So, you know, we try and get what we get done. Like,
oh. Can you believe it? We've been talking for an hour and 43 minutes.
Doesn't feel like it this time, does it? It didn't last time actually either.
No. Right. Is there anything else you wanted to cover? Or I think we covered it mainly, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we're pretty good. I think it's been a great chat again, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been relaxing. It's been good.
Yeah.
Some points. That will be the code Wasps.
Right.
Doing names. I did that name last time.
I tell you what, you need a QR code as well on it, Shaun.
Hold on.
So I can scan it with my Basis app and never get the points.
Oh right, yeah. I'll tell you what I've got to do. I've got to send them an email and tell them which podcast I've done so they can give me the codes. Because it's too difficult to log it on their site. You've got to give out all the details of who's on your podcast. It's not my place to give out someone's email address, and I won't be doing it. I think that's breaching. But then it wants their basis code number. Well, why would you presume a guest is a basis member? It's a bit silly to me.
Yeah,
I'll just send them an email. I'll send them an email instead.
Yeah.
Well, you're not. No.
No.
You're not.
No.
But yeah, if you want code,
I am. Just
you are. Yeah.
So if you want, it'll be about probably. I don't know what to give because, to be honest, it's supposed to be 2 hours, nearly 2 hours, isn't it? Yeah. So keep talking for 15 more
how many
minutes.
points would that be? Like a point and a half, or a point? Is it about a point worth?
It's supposed to be 1.5 for an hour and a half.
Yes.
I've never done more than that as such because. But I've done 2 hours before. But it's a hard one when the time length I'm at now.
Yeah,
I would see when it finishes. I might.
If I'm self-registering, I obviously you can say how long it took. If it's sort of like that, sometimes I just put a point for that, to be honest. But yeah, I suppose it's about 1.5, isn't it? Really?
Oh yeah. Because I'll be honest, most people could probably get all their CPD this year from probably just logging my podcast. A lot of them could. I don't know how many I've done this year. I've done a few.
Yeah.
But then you can always go back and do the old ones if you want, but you've got to do the quizzes. It's not like clicking and I approve. I got fed up. I was so glad when Shaun brought that in. The training bit, so you don't have to approve, because I don't know who was actually listening to them. In reality, I was presuming they were telling me the truth, but I don't know. I do now.
Yeah.
I do, to a degree.
So let's say I was watching this, if I have to watch this, then I'll put down I'd self-log it, and then I have to write what I'm aiming to get out of it, and then what I actually got out of it, so it proves that I actually. So you have to write like a proper, so it makes sense. Got
something here. You can actually go on YouTube, and when the video's done, copy and paste the transcript into ChatGPT and ask it, what did I learn? Give me the key learning points, and look. So it may not go in, but you can also do that.
That's not nice, is it? Come on.
I'm just telling you what you could do.
Oh no, I don't like that. That's just cheating. It's just cheating.
Yes.
But you're only cheating yourself, aren't you?
Well,
really?
I don't do it, but I do use it for when I'm doing not all the time. When I was going through the backlog, I did use it for the backlog because I needed to put the learning points in. And remembering every podcast, what it is hard.
Well, yeah, that's different. That's fair enough. But if you're not watching stuff and just trying to cheat CPD, then yeah, I don't.
To be fair though, people, with the way I do it on British Pest Register, you still can self-register it. But what's the point when I pull it up anyway? My podcast dominates that CPD training area. There is no other podcast or anything on there. I dominate it, literally. It's Beauties and Beasties and my podcast. There's not many Beauties and Beasties on there. Right. I bet it's not. He's uploaded another. He's got another one up there.
You're hot on that. You're hot on doing that, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I usually do it straight away.
Yeah.
I usually upload it straight away too. I do.
It's like anything. You're better off doing it straight away. We're all bad at it, but if you get something done straight away, it's done. Then you don't have to procrastinate on it, do you?
True, but yeah. So thanks for coming on, Kieran.
No problem at all.
And thanks for coming on.
Do we lose everything then?
Has everything just
Oh,
gone
I'm
blank?
here.
Yeah,
No, I'm here. You know what it was?
that was all a bit random.
No, because he confused me. I said, thanks for coming on, Kieran. And Sam went, that's all right. I thought,
Yeah, it was my bad.
fucking
It was my
Kieran's
bad.
up there. I was like, Kieran's up there. I was like, that's Sam
Do it
answering.
again. Start again. I'll keep quiet. You go first.
Thanks for coming on, Kieran. It's been good.
Yeah, as indeed. I've been enjoyed it again. And yeah, thank you too for having a good chat.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming on. And Sam, who is down there, Sam Trickey.
Brilliant.
Right,
Thank you very much
thanks.
for having me. I've enjoyed it.
Thanks for coming on. It's been good.
Very good.
So thanks everyone for watching, and if you haven't liked and subscribed, etc., let's follow on Facebook. I would love to get to 1,000 followers on Facebook one day. It may happen, it may not, but who cares? But I would like to get to it. I would. But yeah, thanks everyone, and I'll end the stream now. And I'll be back next week, but currently cannot remember who's on. It's in the diary. There is a podcast next week. It will be back on Tuesday because I got a load of messages saying, he not going live tonight. I said it's on Thursday this week. I moved it to Thursday. So, right, I'll end the stream, everyone. All right, and see you all soon. Thanks.
Cheers.